I personally do not think anybody should feel under any pressure to speak up about anything at all. When it comes to like stuff like activism or speaking up or, entering into a realm that involves championing a cause on behalf of people, you have to genuinely feel it. You don't just move based on say, if I don't talk now, they go attack me. Oga, stay where you are. Because that prayer will make you to talk nonsense. Too much of church. That's when people start to say rubbish. So relax your body. If you know that, okay, this thing don't concern you, stay where you are. If you know, okay, yeah, I truly, genuinely feel passionate about this, then speak, But I don't think there's any pressure. It's not by force. You can just stay and be making your music. You're making feel good music. There's so many artists like that, and they're doing well. They're popping. There's no pressure. Just do you. What's happening? My name is Falz, aka Falz, the bad guy. And right now I'm going to break down my song, Round of Applause, on NotJustVerses. Boom. Working on Round of Applause, I would say I was just inspired by the instrumental. So the beat came first. This is one of those ones where the beat came first. Big shout out to Tuzi, by the way. Tuzi produced this. He played this beat and I was like, what is this, my bro? This is insane. Just the feeling that I got from it. I just started to express. I never really stopped to say, this is what I want to talk about. But this was one of the first few songs I recorded while I was working on The Feast. And I feel like it's a song that really deeply, wholesomely captures the essence of this project, because I speak about so many different things, and I was just going and going and going, and my dear, there is no chorus on this song. Wow. Fumini, Round of Applause, yeah. Seen this before when Swag and Couture, man. Sign of the Cross, eh. Tuzi play the beat, load that in Logic. And me mama floss till I land in my coffin. Fumini, Round of Applause, yeah, means give me a round of applause. Seen this before where Swag and Couture, man. Sign of the Cross, eh? I'm just lamenting, like, bro, where have you seen this kind of swag? And couture is like just clean-cut fashion. So swag, clean-cut fashion, seen this before where? Sign of the Cross, eh? Like when you see something, I just like, hey, my lord. Wow, this is a sexy man. Tuzi played the beat. Tuzi is the producer, as I mentioned earlier. Big shout out Tuzi. Tuzi played the beat. Load that in Logic. So this is a double entendre because there's a recording software called Logic. So I'm telling Tuzi to load the beat on Logic so that we can record. But at the same time, I'm saying load that in your Logic. So yeah, and me mama floss till I land in my coffin. Me, I go to floss. I will be flossing until the day that I die. Simple. Balo myself, man. Balo she my drop. Il est long pe me now. More de le cover. You want to tap from my source, you dey shady. It's okay to try to copy, but results may vary. Oh, man. Oh God, I did bust my own head. All myself, man, that means like, when would it happen? Sort of in reference to the last line, but also not really, because I said, all myself, man, Balishema drop it. Yeah, like, why would you just drop it like that? How can you say such a thing and just drop it like that? But then I go on to say, il est long pe mi now, mo de le cover. Home is calling, and I can't curve the call. Basically, at the end of the day, this is not our home. Eventually we're all going to go, and, you can't curve the call. But at the same time, home is calling. Home as in here, the motherland. And I can't reject that call. I have to answer. You want to tap from my source, you dey shady. It's okay to try to copy, but results may vary. Self-explanatory, Why would you think that you can tap from this source? Have a look again. Just examine the source. Do you think that you're capable? You can try, but results may vary. Very likely that they will vary. Temperature may rise and thoughts may be hazy. Staring in her eyes, I'm engrossed in this lady and she told me for this life, something must kill a man. If your own enjoyment is not bad. Temperature may rise, thoughts may be hazy. Like, we might find ourselves in a place where it's steamy and, thoughts are like hazy, like blurry. You're not quite sure what's going on. And it could also mean like you're under the influence of something, Thoughts may be hazy. Staring in her eyes, I'm engrossed in this lady and she told me for this life, obviously I'm talking about an interaction with a beautiful young lady. And she said to me, in this life, something must kill a man. If yours is enjoyment, it's not bad. And I very much agree with that. And I agreed with her instantly when she said it to me. I think my breakthrough moment would have been sometime around 2014, maybe early 15, shortly after or around the time I was dropping the What's Up Guy album. And these comedic skits were picking up because there's this character that I was bringing out. People are looking at, hello, who is this gentleman? Who is this rascal? And, you know, before you know it, the rest is extra. Yeah. For me, it's crazy because all those comedic P's were like things I just used to do as like vibing and just messing around, like with my siblings, with friends. I then started to put it in music. I used to infuse it in rap. One day, I just, by accident, brought out the character. And then I see the reaction. I say, hello, my dear. So this is it. From then onward, I then start to strategically plan it. And, you know, I kept on dropping more and more of them, and I just watched my following grow, like, in an insane way. Yeah. Did I tell you that I love your nappy hair, your full lips, your perky breasts? Tonight, when we dancing in the sack, I beg you, please, say you no go let me rest. Now, this is, it's a sexy line, but at the same time, it's not just because I want to talk about snappy hair and perky breast. You know, it's all symbolic. Like I said earlier on, I'm trying to emphasize, you know, the confidence in self that we need to have as Africans. And these are things that are peculiarly African, you know, at least for the female, you know, your nappy hair, your full lips, your perky breasts, you know, so that's all meant to be symbolic. Yeah, tonight when we dancing in the sack, I beg you, please, say you no go let me rest. When we're in bed tonight, please don't let me rest. Kill me, destroy my life. Because at the end of the day, something must kill a man. And this one is enjoyment. Still, I dey wonder if police go let me rest. I dey stunt hard. They see the evidence. Don't shout, you go need intelligence. Me, I be citizen and I'm a city president. I'm wondering why would police not let me rest? Obviously, you know, I think that's also self-explanatory. It's like, you know, police brutality is a thing that, you know, we've been battling for a while. And not just us here as Africans. You know, of course, we also all that happened with Black Lives Matter, even over in the States. So it's Africans all over the world because African Americans are very much Africans. It's how we're being treated everywhere in the world. You know, are they stunt hard? That they see the evidence? You know, it's, of course, again, play on words like, you know, I stunt hard or the police see the evidence. Don't shout. You go need intelligence. Me, I be citizen and I must see the president. At the end of the day, you know, it's don't just move. Not be by cho. We have to apply sense. I be citizen and I must see the president. Let me put down there. No be me vote am, yes. Plus, I'm not really happy with this whole affair. Where be they talk anglais, they worship français. I be citizen, I must see the president. Let me put down there. No be me vote am, yes. Ideally, in a democracy, I'm a citizen and I'm the one that technically put the president there. But in our context, we never really get to vote, do we? Elections are never free and fair. And this is not even just peculiar to who's in office right now. It's just an African problem. You know, we see this in so many different African countries. And it's like these people sit on power and they just want to be there for life. And again, what I was talking about, and that selfishness, not thinking about the communal, just thinking about yourself alone and your family. And like I just chop. Continuously they chop this money. You know, it's irresponsible. That's just a little jab there. Nobody me put down there. I'm not really happy with this whole affair. Maybe they talk anglais, they worship français. I want us to be the most authentic version of ourselves. English is not our language. French isn't either. And again, I'm talking in the general African context. These are languages that the colonial powers imposed on us. Yeah, we're speaking, there's nothing wrong with speaking it, but we need to pay more attention to which is authentically us. And that's your native language. Where are you from? I'm a Yoruba man, for example. Making this album, The Feast, I think I just wanted to paint a picture or create a mentality that I feel like we should have as new age Africans. I feel like there's been a shift in mindset. There's an individualistic mindset that is like the order of the day now. We need to think more about the communal. We need to think about us, not just me and my family. No, I don't care. No, we need to think about the us, and that's the only way we can truly move together. I've made a lot of conscious music where it's like talking about issues quite literally, attacking issues head on. You know, I wanted to do things differently here. So I said to almost paint the picture that I would like to see Exactly. I think on the feast, on this album, I probably have the deepest and maybe the most personal song ever that I've ever written. And that is the last song on the album. It's called Storytime. It's about my life. It's like a memoir. It's like a diary. It's like I was just, talking about my story up until date. I deeply enjoy that. Why can't I just see genius in myself? Why don't I just stop looking out for help? Got no doubts. I could do it on myself. Introduce you to my people. This is usually what you get. Extraordinary. Super f***ing fantabulous. Not a woman army. You know go fit come tackle us. If they do my body like you always want target us. When they look me stubborn. When they look me can't tackle us. Why can't I just see that naturally as a black man, there's so much genius in me. I have it here, and I don't always need to look out for help. And even here, there's so much that I can be by myself. Indigenous craftsmanship, for example, and this is like in everyday life. If I saw you now, I say, okay, Baba, I like this shirt you're wearing. Where do you get it from? The default stance of the ordinary person is to say, oh, it's imported. And to them, that's a flex. But what's crazy is, where is the one that you are making in your country? What do you mean it's imported? Why can't I just see the genius in myself? Why don't I just see that I don't need to look out for help? But no, that's I could do it on myself. Introduce you to my people. This is usually what you get. Extraordinary, super f***ing fantabulous, fantastic and fabulous. I'm sure you know that. Not a one-man army. You know go fit come tackle us. It's not a one-man army. There's so many of us, and together we're stronger as an army. Again, what I was talking about, community. If they do my body like you always want target us. When they look me stubborn. When they look me can't tackle us. It feels like we're always targeted. And then you turn around and say to me that I'm the one that's stubborn and I'm the one that's aggressive. The black man is always looked at as the aggressive one, the aggressor, but at the end of the day, it's like, why are you troubling me? Everything, in every aspect of my life, you are intruding, you're taking from me, you're stealing from me, but you turn around and still call me the aggressor. Are you mad? It's crazy, isn't it? Come on, man. I think for acting, it's like so much fun because for me, it's like an adventure. You're getting to know a new character. At the same time, you have to be that character. So the process of like preparing my mind and, rehearsing and entering into that character, whatever it entails, for me, it's just so exciting. And there's so many more different types of characters that I would love to play. I love it so much. Anyway, listen, if you're a producer out there or you are into casting, you're a casting director, look at me, look at my face now. I want to do Loverboy. Cast me in something romance, okay? Anything romantic story, yeah, something like this. I want to do romance. I want to do action. Well, I've been in Brotherhood. That was action. I absolutely loved it. I want to do more action. I want to do something like superhero. I think I'll kill it. Yeah, man. But I think those are some things I haven't explored enough that I would love to do. Bemilo so kumufeki moja. Sheti for a while and we did forget to now. We take the blocks, build it up. We wait for Legoland. We wait for Zero Chance. We do the mellow dance. Take me to the ocean. I want to pay homage to Yemoja. Yemoja is a deity. It's a Yoruba deity. The ocean is symbolic because she's been associated with water and the ocean. And I'm saying take me there. I want to pay homage to this deity. That line is symbolic. It's not literal and it's not particular to Yemoja. It's just saying to us that, again, these African spirituality that is peculiar to us, that is authentically us, we're often looking down on as evil. Now, why? Because we have taken in the wholesomeness of the colonial religion. And at the end of the day, there's nothing dark, there's nothing evil about this. This is what is authentically us. And that's me again saying, let's change course. Let's come back to our roots. Let's come back to square one. And I'm saying to Yemoja, Shetty for a while and we did forget to now. We'll take the blocks, build it up. We did for Legoland. We wait for Zero Chance. We do the mellow dance. Like, have you forsaken us? I feel like also maybe, hypothetically speaking, a big reason for things just not really working out for us as a continent is because we've lost course. Maybe this is not the course we're supposed to be charting, and maybe this is the repercussion of that. And that's why I'm saying, have you forsaken us? This place is a ghetto. Like, it's tough for us at the end of the day. But we'll take the blocks, we'll build it up. We're in Legoland. Legoland, of course, building blocks. We'll wait for Zero Chance. We'll do the mellow dance. Soft life, soft yash, more shine, more pies. No surprise, same old guys, they come back. Soft life is just like the good life. Soft yash, soft buttocks. More shine, more pies, more shine, more pies are women, beautiful women. No surprise, same old guys, they come back. You know, of course, there's no surprise that so many people now want to find their roots, you know, find their heritage, trace their way back home, because this is the source. Fun times, chop life, rub thighs, I won't die. We look eyes, she just smile, we don't start. Fun times, chop life, like just enjoy life. Rub thighs, I won't die. Get in a romantic setting, you know, I'm enjoying myself. We look eye, she just smile, we don't start. We looked eyes, she smiled at me, and now we've officially started. It means we've officially started this encounter, but also in the grand scheme of the song and the grand scheme of the message, we have started this that I wish for us to continue. Now we've started to find ourselves, you know, we've started to track back, and now we're on course for that which we're supposed to be on course for. Yeah. When all is said and done, I would like for my legacy to be one of influence, one of inspiration, one of good reputation, one of impact. I think that's the most important thing. One of being an icon. You know, that's what I would like for my legacy to be. What's happening? My name is Falz, aka Falz the Bad Guy, and you just watched my breakdown for my song Round of Applause on NotJustVerses. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. My brand new album is out, The Feast. Please stream it so that we can eat. Thank you so much. Kisses.